you can see me cough, but you can't hear it because I you know, push to talk. Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, it's day 33 of the Realistic Economy series, and I'm down here at the port in New Orleans, where I've just picked up an Owl-branded tractor. I'm going to be hauling this tractor all the way over across the state to Lake Charles, Louisiana. So I'm staying in the state. It is paying quite a bit, though, and hopefully I'll have time for a second job coming back to New Orleans, because in the next video, I'm pretty sure Illinois will be released. And I'm hoping that new Volvo will also be out so I can pick it up and head up north. So let's get started. I'm experimenting with a couple of things here in this video. First of all, you'll see down at the bottom right that I am trying out using a over-the-shoulder view to, I don't know if this will add anything to anything. I just thought I'd try it out. Also, I have adjusted the volume. I don't know how that's going to work out. Maybe too loud, maybe too quiet. I don't know. We'll see. And most importantly, you'll see that the top info bar mod has been updated. And it's a good thing that I have a ultra-wide screen. Although the modder Pixel said that ultra-wide screens might be a problem with the mod. I think it's actually helping out because you can see it stretches all the way across there. You can see the money in my account right now is $5,238. That's on the far left. It also says how much money I've made in the last 7 days. That's nice, I guess. Of course, that is from one of the new widgets. On the far right, you'll see truck and trailer and cargo damage amounts. As I sit here waiting for a train, will it be an intermodal train? There's a lot of cargo containers over there on the on those container car on the side rails. So where's this train coming from? Is it coming from the left? No, it's coming from the right. What are those? Are those box cars? Those are auto racks. There are some intermodal container cars. That's a gondola and some dry good trailers, cars. And some container cars. That's what I would call a mixed freight. Okay, so top info bar. Each widget has its own place. Where is the... Okay, it shows that the headlight's working. In this case, probably should turn on the flashing strobes. You could tell in the opening, by the way, that I am driving my new lowboy trailer. You can see it there in the mirror. And of course I got it in blue to match the color of the truck. It has a oversized load banner on the back of it. I don't have one on the front of the truck. not really sure if you would have to have one hauling this tractor. It's one of those things that I've talked about. It's been talked about in the SCS live streams. So I know it's something in their minds already, is there should be an easier way to, or maybe even we don't have to put those banners on and off. Maybe it could be an automatic, if you take a job that requires the banner, it's automatically attached. Or they could do a maybe a setting in the gameplay settings so that you could have it set to either you have to manually attach it or it's automatically attached. Looks like they've got some live jazz music there. But I'm not stopping, and I'm pretty sure I should be in the left lane here. Yeah, I'll change lanes as soon as I cross this intersection. Okay, there's the green light, and of course there is a vehicle coming up behind me, but it made it through. Technically, you're not supposed to change lanes in an intersection, but it looked like it was clear behind me, so I took a chance. So, got the new trailer, and hopefully for the next video I'll have a new truck, but we'll see. I was kind of expecting the Volvo to release with 1.59. Apparently it's not going to release. Maybe it'll release before Illinois, I'm not sure. Going a little too fast here. But this is the first job with this Loveboy trailer, and I was happy to see a new assortment of cargo that was not available for the flatbed. I noticed there were a few jobs with Bobcat equipment, so that will be something for the future. Larger Bobcat equipment, also some telehandlers, and of course obviously tractors, some larger forklifts, some road work equipment, some logging equipment. This trailer can carry a lot of things that the flatbed couldn't. It can't carry used packaging or used paper, waste paper, pallets, things like that. And good old AI traffic letting me over. And this is a World of Trucks job, so I'm limited to 65. The speed limit is 60. I'm going to go 5 over. Here in the United States, at least, 5 over the limit is pretty much normal, maybe even expected. And of course now it's gone up to 70, so doesn't really matter. Back to the top info bar though, you can see that it looks like the the strobe indicator on the indicator bar is above the money, so I'm guessing all the indicator logos or icons are going to be up above the financial information. Then of course the headlight indicator and the fuel gauge are up there to the right of the financial information, which those icons and symbols come from the tachometer widget. Then there's the information that comes from the main route advisor GPS widget for the speed and cruise control information, the gear information, the time. Yeah, I'm in the right lane, and by right I mean correct, which is also left in this case. And then all the way over on the right you have the truck, trailer, and cargo damage, and it's all nice and lined up, which is where or the way I'm liking it. It might be better if it was all more compact, but I'm okay with it the way it is. Now, I did some testing, and from what I've seen, my frame rates are pretty normal, and I haven't made any changes to graphics settings or pretty much anything other than audio settings since 1.59 released. So the rumors of stuttering problems in the beta, I have not seen that in the official release. My suggestion to anybody who is having those problems would be to pretty much to delete your configuration file and go back in, let the game create a new one with default settings, and then go in and change them the way you wanted. Pretty sure that I have my graphic settings at ultra, maybe with a couple adjustments. I haven't changed any of the I forget what it's called, level of detail, I think, settings for like AI traffic. So you can see that whatever that is up ahead that just merged onto the road, it's pretty low detailed. It'll probably kind of flash into higher detail as I get closer, along with those trucks over on the left. Some good news here. You may have noticed last weekend a couple of YouTube shorts that I put out. I'm not sure because I don't have those set to go to my viewers' notifications because I put out a short every day, and I don't really want to spam your notifications with those. But I did put out a couple of shorts, maybe 3, I'm not sure how many. But I put out at least a couple of my F7A unit, my F unit from Bachman has returned. It is working. They in the paper that came with it said that they replaced the chassis, and they definitely did that because the trucks on it are black where they should be silver. So I heard that they kind of just replace it with whatever they have on the shelf. So I didn't get exactly what I was supposed to, but the thing runs and it pulls just as good as the other one ever did. And I did actually hook it up to most of my rolling stock, and it was able to pull it, although it struggles a little bit on the uphill areas where the larger Kato engines don't struggle at all. But then again, the Kato engines are they're 6 axles, where the Bachmann F7 is only 4 axles, right? I think. I ought to check that. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it only has 4 axles, so it only has 8 wheels. Yeah, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. This is not nice. Not nice at all. I really don't want to turn this truck over. But yeah, you wouldn't really expect it. Plus, it's a lot smaller. It's like, I think, 1.5 inches shorter and quite a bit, like, lengthwise, front to back, is about 1.5 inches shorter. It's about, I don't know, it's quite a bit lighter, and just all around it's much smaller than the Dash 9 or the Gevo engines that I got from Kato. But for such a small engine, it pulls really well. I do kind of want to get a Kato version of it. Although now that I've got it back and it's running fine, and I'm hoping it continues to run fine, a little uncertain about Bachmann at this point, because they have a reputation of not being as good as Kato. But hopefully whatever happened to it was a one-time issue, and this one will work out better. But I would kind of like the Kato version of the F7A. And what I really wish is, I wish that Kato would sell, I know they have the Milwaukee Road F7AB 2-pack, really. That was not nice. But yeah, I know Kato sells the Milwaukee Road F7AB 2-pack, and I wish they sold the Santa Fe War Bonnet in in the A unit and the B unit. That would be great. I've looked online, and there are some people trying to sell them, sell the F7s from the starter pack. Hold on, let me see where to park. But they're wanting so much for just the engine, and that is used product. So this is going to be a little interesting getting in here, but hopefully this will work out. I think I probably should have come in through the other door. Let me see if I can go back around and come in through the other door. This is a very large place, so obviously it's a tractor dealership. They've got tractors, they've got combines, got side-by-sides over here. They've got a Mustang that's currently in danger of my trailer, but no, definitely was not supposed to be driving through here with this trailer, but okay, so maybe this wasn't the greatest idea in the world. I probably could have just come in through the first door over there behind me. Gonna roll my window down. Oh, I got pretty much a straight shot here. Yeah, you gotta turn the wheel the right direction though. There we go. And I'm sure the loan payment will come out while the tractor is being unloaded from my trailer. Alright, we need to put the window back up here. And let's see what we get. Alright, 1348. A good start for the day. I'll go see if I can find another job. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I'm back here at the same facility where I've just picked up a dump truck headed back to New Orleans. Great. And this job is going to pay over $800, so I'm going to make over $2,000 for one day, finishing in plenty of time. My loan payment hasn't even gone out yet. So this is going great so far. So let's get on the road so we can see where it goes wrong. And turn the top info bar back on because, well, why wouldn't I? Wish I could go out the other way so I could turn that gray stretch of road yellow, but we'll go this way since I honestly don't know how I would turn that yellow. Speaking of yellow. Yeah, didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming either. You know, it occurred to me just now, since I paused the game for a few minutes, that when I do that, you can look up at the top info bar and see that the amount of time until, oh, curb, the amount of time until I have to finish the job has decreased significantly. It had actually never come into my mind that no matter how well I edit the video together, get back over. Yeah, no matter how well I edit the video back together, you will be able to see that change in the time, because that's how World of Trucks jobs work. The amount of time in the real world. And my head tracker is starting to, oh, the loan payment's finally going through. Head tracker is starting to drift a little bit. But yeah, there went the loan payment. It will be interesting to see if, when I get fuel next time, if that shows up with the top info bar. I do not want to flip again. And I'm sure that dump truck is making the trailer top heavy. I'm sure of it. But here we go. So yeah, another $800. So today I'm going to go over 2,000. So that's going to be a nice increase in the bank account. And every dollar I have in the bank account beyond what I need for my loan payments, those clouds are jumping around. I've never seen that before. But every dollar extra that I have in my bank account is an extra dollar that will help me buy that new Volvo when it comes out. Yeah, you can see me cough, but you can't hear it because I, you know, push to talk. I don't cough while I'm pushing that button, and you don't hear me cough. Yeah, I really don't know. You may not even be seeing that over-the-shoulder camera view. I don't know. It's an experiment that I'm trying out. It's actually was the camera that I bought that I set on a gondola on my train, gondola car, and ran it around the track just to see what that would look like. I bought the camera that I'm using over my shoulder to run around my train track, and well, that was fun for, you know, an experiment, but not really something that I'm going to be doing very often. It would be fun if I was like doing a live stream of my train layout, but you know, I don't do live streams, so not really needed for that. It came with a mount that you can screw into a wall. I used a couple of push pins because I'm not really sure about where I put it. I might want to move it a little over to the further to the right so I can get a better angle of the actual steering wheel, because I'm not sure how much of the steering wheel it's picking up. But then I had to go into OBS and figure out how to configure it so that I could record the display of my monitor separate from the display of the camera, because I have my audio sources on 2 different tracks. I've been doing that since last summer. When I figured out how to do that, and I started using Kden Live to edit my videos, because it could pick up both tracks, and so that's what I've been doing since last summer for the audio. Now I can have 2 tracks for the video. I had to download an extension for OBS to do that, and it seems to work. I can record 2 different video files at the same time, and this is where the speed goes down to 35, so I'm going to slow down to 40. There we go. Can't remember if I'm supposed to be in the left lane or right lane here. I'm sure I'm in the wrong lane, but we'll find out later. But anyway. Also, I was going 13 over, but that's fine, I think, for now. Anyway. So, there's actually 2 video files being created. One is the display from my monitor, along with both audio tracks. The other video file is just coming from that little camera behind me, and I don't know, we'll see how that works. I know I'll see it. I don't know if you'll see it. That's something we'll find out later. Really sure I'm going to be able to get past this RV. I'm not turning in this first turn, so I probably will. Looks like the RV turned. I'm actually taking this not back down to the port of New Orleans, but down to the rail yard. Just heard the local wildlife. Bird squawking, I think is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the engine brake. I'm going to have to get in the right lane here. hopefully that trucker doesn't mind me cutting him off, because there's really just not enough room to make that maneuver. And I'm not sure if that is a real-world problem or if it's just a limitation of the scaling of the map. This is one of the few times I've come here where the train, Amtrak, was not coming through. There is the headquarters of the SCS Bank. Ignore the real world company sign. That's on the side of the bank. That's the SCS Bank that gave me the loan that I have to pay off every day. $906 every day. Even weekends when I'm not working, there comes the Amtrak. There it is. Speeding along. And there it goes. Alright, I'm almost at the end of this job, and this day 33. It occurred to me today that this is the 7th week in the Realistic Economy series. Let me see where to park. That doesn't look too bad, so, oh, it's much worse than I thought. Really, I don't like this parking spot, and part of me wants to just take the easy parking, but I'm going to try this first. Boy, the shield on those containers is kind of smashed. Like a smash burger, and we all know those are a scam. Okay, I'm going to put my window down so I can look out, and push the wrong button. Okay, so anyway, let's back it up. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to do this. My mouse is drifting a little there. I did not do this. No. Yeah. Now I have witnesses. That's not good. Huh. If I can get my mouse to quit moving around, that would be nice. I'll try this one more time. Doesn't work this time. I may go change to the easy park. I think it's working. It definitely worked. All right. So, straightening up my wheel, turning off the engine. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, I pushed the wrong button. You see, I've gotten used to not using my own trailer. And that's a problem because now I'm using my own trailer. Instead of releasing the trailer, I have to not release the trailer. So now I get to reattach the trailer, and now let's see what we get. All right, $828, and here comes some more XP. That's good. So over $2,000 for the day. That's good, and quite a bit of XP along the way. And like I said, for you, Illinois has already been released, but for me, it's still several days away. I'll be back and headed to Illinois one way or another soon. Until then, thanks for watching and have a nice day.